Update tonight, Clay Freeman will remain the athletic director at Henderson ISD. The interim superintendent, Jim Dunlap, made that announcement today, saying that he'll also be taking on additional roles. A statement reads in part, Clay has agreed to assist HISD in 2 critical areas in support of the instructional program, maintenance and transportation. He goes on to say Mr. Freeman is HISD athletic director. That has not changed. Now, this update comes after students, parents, and community members voiced their support of Freeman on Tuesday, expressing concern that the school board was going to move him to a different position the night before school started.